Today's adventure takes us to Champaign, Illinois, and to Mount Hope Cemetery. Now, this cemetery goes all the way back to the 1830s, has about 16,000 graves, has some amazing tombstones, amazing mausoleums, and even a potter's field. So come join me as we explore Mount Hope Cemetery. Okay, we're coming up on the Kohler Mausoleum, and as you can see, the mausoleum has collapsed. They have tarps over it. There are some videos out there. If you look at Cemetery Views, Everett did a video last year. Ron from Faces of the Forgotten did a video as well. They didn't have as many tarps on it last year, and I know Everett was able to actually get in there and not get in there, but take some photos where you could actually see some of the caskets inside. So yeah, there are caskets inside of here. I don't know what they're going to do with this. This was built in the late 1800s for the Kohler family, and their monument's back here. The family's no longer around, so it collapses. Who's going to rebuild it? The cemetery's not going to rebuild it. Here's the Kohler Monument here. And you can see it goes back to 1856. I believe this was built in 1888 for Mark Kohler. And you could just see, I don't know if they're all in there. I don't think they're all in there. But some are definitely in there. And it's sad. It's very sad that this is the state that they're going to be in, because nobody's going to rebuild this. Family's not around. Nobody else is going to rebuild it unless somebody sets up a fund to do so, which might not be a bad idea, actually. Now, can't see any caskets today. They have it well covered up. Let's see what else we have out here. At least the piece is next to it. Jenny, maybe? Daughter of somebody. We see the finger pointing up. And right next to it we have a small Civil War tombstone. And then one here. This one's still in great shape. This one's really nice, actually. Tall, thin tombstone. See the tasseled, draped item there. W.G. Barrett. And you got Nancy, his wife here. Died 1863, before the Civil War. No, during the Civil War, actually. Lucinda, 1858. Then an infant, 1861. Another infant daughter, 1862. How sad. Lost two infants back-to-back years. It's terribly sad. What a beautiful monument. Got one in the ground here. I see September 20th, 1861. It looks like aged 3 years, 10 months, 16 days. However, this is broke. The name is missing from that. Got one here that's about ready to topple over. Let's take a look and see if we could see anything on this one. Susan is the name. Again, we can barely make out the hand with the finger pointing up, but we can make out the name. Susan A., wife of, it looks like, John Gray. Can't quite make out that death date, but at least we can make out her name. We have another Civil War stone here. Hard to make it out from my angle, but I see Illinois infantry. Lots of old stones, guys. Lots of old stones. Christopher Burlingame, 1803 to 1891. Another Burlingame here. Well, this is his too. C. Burlingame, Christopher Burlingame. He has 2 stones here. We have Sarah Burlingame. And all I see there is died. The name is on the top, which was popular back then, but they didn't realize that weather and Mother Nature will not be kind to those names that are on the top there. William Stewart died 1863, 35 years of age. Susan, wife of J.C. Thompson, 1889. All right, so I want to go back over here. This one here caught my eye. I don't know if this one is original or not, because it seems like James Moore, 1857. There's no way this is an original. Let me look at this. Yeah, this is modern machinery that cut those letters into that marble. So that's definitely replacement stone. And we have this very large stone here in the ground. James is the name. James Moore, M-O-R-E. He died August 12th, 1857, it looks like, or in the 50 years of his age. And then we have an epitaph there. So I'm very happy we could still see that one. What a beautiful monument here. I see Mary. I see Jasper, Kohler. I see Melissa Housel. She died, it's like 1868. I see another name. I see Mary Kohler. I mean, this monument, a good 20 feet tall. Isaac died 1865, 64 years of age. And you see the Kohler here. The detail on this is remarkable. Can you imagine? Now let's think back. All hand done. And then this was brought here by horse-drawn carriage of some kind. And then people had to assemble it. Amelia. They had to assemble it and put these pieces. I mean, that piece, that middle piece is a solid piece right there. And that middle piece is a good, I would say, 10 feet. That's got to weigh thousands of pounds. And they had to prop that up there. So you had block and tackle, you had scaffolding. I mean, it's quite an undertaking. Quite an undertaking to assemble something like this back then. And this thing is still perfectly straight. So whoever built this, kudos, because this thing isn't leaning one bit. I could probably put a level on this and this thing will be perfectly level. Or I should say plumb. Yeah, plumb and level. Let's go with that. As we go up these stairs, we see the Wilcox Monument, and to the right of that is yet another Civil War soldier, Frank Wilcox, 154th Indiana Infantry. Thank you for your service. And as I come down this way, I see a couple of things that interest me. Got this wonderful obelisk. Not exactly an obelisk. It's looks like it's an 8-sided obelisk. Let's see if we can get a name off of this one. Anna looks like the name. M. Varney, it looks like. Very difficult to read. Samuel. Looks like he died 1866. And Lucy over here, wife of S.B. Varney, 1816 to 1895. And we do have a fourth side over here. This one's full. Mary A. And a lot of writing on this. Hard to tell what it all says. And we've got to check this out, guys. Look at this vault, or mausoleum, or one or the other, or both. Oh, this is severely cracking, guys. Look at this. Look at these cracks. I mean, that is not good. We just saw that one that collapsed a little while ago. This one is definitely not going to last another winter. This will not last another winter. I'm telling you that right now. Way too much cracking on here. Water's going to get in there and freeze. I do not see, and this is interesting, there isn't a front to this. All right, guys, let's check this out. Let's go right here. This is a little creepy, if you will. Yeah, you can actually access it right through there. I'm sure there's animals and stuff that have gotten in there. Not big enough for a person to get through, thankfully. But this crypt or mausoleum is definitely next on the list to collapse. I do not even see any kind of markings on here. I don't know if this is the front or if this is the back. Don't know who's in here. This looks like it's the back, because that's original work there, which means that part that we just came from is the front. Let's go back here. This would be the front that they must have just put dirt in front of. Again, this is another one where the family's lineage probably is no longer. So they just piled dirt in front of this and said, yeah, that's what we're doing. But the problem is, this thing's coming down. Let me get up here. Yeah, here's the door. Sorry, guys. It's wet. It's slippery, and very slippery and very wet. There's the door. Holy cow. Let me see. Oh, it's very steep, too. Yep. Can you see that, guys? I have, there it is. It's the inside of the mausoleum. Holy cow. Wow. It's wide open. Oh, okay, I have to get down. It's not my choice. I'm sliding down. Mother Nature has said, all right, you're done. Holy cow. Yeah, guys, that is the front of the mausoleum. Let me get you down here. There we go. I had to get my footing. You could tell how steep this was. You could see where my foot was and where I slid down. Yeah, this was the front of the mausoleum. They covered in dirt. Unfortunately, it has collapsed. And I don't know how well you could see in there, because I was working on trying to get the camera in there and trying not to slide down that hill. So I'd be interested to see when I review the video what we could see, if anything. But that is a large mausoleum. That's too bad, because that's not going to be up for very long. Okay, the rain has started to fall. Not stopping me. Now if it starts lightning, then maybe that will stop me. Here we have some incredible tree trunks. Richard Lawrence died 1896, 75 years of age. See these a lot? They're very intricate, well detailed. Got another one here. Richard Hall. And look at this, we see the X. It's like a broken handle. We see what appears to be maybe a dove up there. We see a hammer. Awesome. You see the rope come down? Look at the intricacy, the detail on this. So he died in 1900. His wife Anna, 1936. Just wonderful. And I do see a mausoleum. And when I see a mausoleum, I get excited because I love mausoleums. Now the rain is falling harder. Hopefully, I just hope my microphone is weatherproof. I think my phone is. 1894. Lewis is the name on this one. That is beautiful. That is a really beautiful mausoleum. Let's see, will they let us in to get out of this rain? I doubt it. Has the old lock. And look at this wrought iron work. How they're twisted that, and then they hammered the ends of it. Very nice. And the substantial hinge. I mean, that is a thick hinge. That is not going anywhere anytime soon. Beautiful mausoleum. I don't know who Lewis is, but Lewis had a few dollars to build something like that. And there's the side of it. That is beautiful. Well, I'm already wet, so I might as well just keep going. So this is newer stuff all of a sudden, in with the older stuff as we are going into concentric circles here. And in the center of this circle, let's see what's in the center of this circle. All right, we will do that. Winslow is in the center. You are the winner. Anna and Edward. Some large, large trees here. Let's see what we have underneath the trees. Talk about an eerie, creepy feeling under here with this. I'm not wet at all now. This huge tree is sheltering me from any rain. And we just see tombstones kind of almost haphazardly placed underneath this tree. Very nice. Very nice. All right, we have a downpour going on. Getting back to the vehicle. Whew. Oh yeah. It's raining hard. Raining hard. We're going to take a little time out here. We'll be back after these important announcements. Okay, I have resorted to the car as the rain became heavier. As we drive through this magnificent cemetery. You know, this is how it was back in the 1800s. Just a stone path. I'm sure I'm happy it is not dirt now, because that wouldn't be good. All right. see what we can see. Look at this beautiful monument. Smith family, Thomas Smith, Tina Smith. Tina's a name I don't see too often, especially on these older monuments. Yes, I am in the car right now as the rain has come down very hard. Thought I would at least film from the vehicle. Another nice old mausoleum, 1919 on this one. Spalding Murray, it says. Let's get a zoom in shot here. Unfortunately, somebody has broken the glass on that one, as you can see there. That's too bad. I don't know why people do that. Nice mausoleum. As we continue on, more mausoleums coming up. As I'm getting soaked in the car. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna pull over up here, wait for this rain to calm down a little bit, and then we'll check out these mausoleums. There's about 5 of them, it looks like, from what I can see. Captain's log. Status. Rain still falls. I don't want to abort this video, so I'm going to wait this out for a while. It doesn't look like, it looks like there's a storm just right above the city of Champaign, Illinois, of course. Hopefully it moves a little bit. It looks like everything's moving north, which I hope it is, because there's some stuff out here I really want to investigate and check out for you guys and for myself. So we'll give it some more time here and wait this out. We're in a rain delay. Yeah, this is really a cool cemetery. So the cemetery, as I said in the intro, has over 14,000 graves here. It has Potter's Field, which is something that is cool. I don't know why there's a Potter's Field here. Usually Potter's Field has to do with poor farms and asylums and institutions and those things. So I don't know if there was such a thing here in Champaign, Illinois. There could have been. We have the Civil War area here that I definitely need to check out, and lots of mausoleums left. And I sure hope the rain stops soon, or else it's going to start to get muddy out there. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm out of the car. It is still raining. The rain has let up significantly. You can still see the dark clouds looming overhead, but that's not stopping me. The Van Brunt. I just love these mausoleums in this cemetery. You can see 1905 GAR, that's the Grand Army of the Republic. So this gentleman in here was in the Civil War. That's what that means. You see 2 marble columns, and the door is sealed, which if you watch my videos, that means that the family is no longer around, and so they seal the doors when that happens. You can see on either side here there's a concrete pad, so there must have been maybe urns or something there at one time. Obviously no longer there now. What a beautiful mausoleum. Even the window, what used to be the window, is sealed shut. A lot of vent holes in this mausoleum. Let's see. Probably a window on this side as well. Yep, sure is. What a great mausoleum. Very nice. And there's one right next to it that's bigger. And that's this one right here. 1916 is the date. Morrissey is the name. And yeah, this is a large mausoleum. And the reason why it's so large, and I'm not going to read the names, but the Noel and Morrissey family are in here. There's 11 people in here, and yes, that seemed to be lightning. Okay, we have lightning, we have thunder. That was off in the distance, several miles. I don't feel threatened by that because that was ways away. So we're going to quickly look at this Bailey Mausoleum, more modern. Looks like it's probably from the 60s or so, maybe 70s, maybe a little earlier. Maybe it's our Art Deco piece. Beautiful mausoleums here, guys. It's starting to rain harder again. I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to drive around a little bit more and get out as needed. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to show you on this Morrissey one. Let's go up here. I think we can see in this one. There we go. Yeah. No vacancies, guys. No vacancies in this one. And the flag's on the door, which means one or more people in there are probably veterans. All right. There's a couple more things I want to show you in this cemetery, so let's continue on. Okay, there are several really cool mausoleums I have to show you here. Look at this one. Got a large puddle here. Let me go around that. Look at this one. S.F. White, 1884. What a beautiful mausoleum. Now that door is still on there, but the door is actually concrete. I've never seen that before. Hati, and looks like he had two wives, Hati and Selor, S-E-L-O-R, and that is an amazing little mausoleum. I love it. I love it. That is awesome. It's been a few minutes since I saw the lightning and heard the thunder, so I think for now we're safe. But if I do see lightning and hear thunder again, I will retreat back to the car. This is amazing. What an amazing mausoleum. So this at one point you used to walk down, and they filled that all in. 1887, and the name is Morehouse is the name. 1887. Just absolutely beautiful. So at one point there was stairs probably leading down, and that door was much bigger. Okay, I hear thunder, see lightning. All right, I'm heading back to the car as the thunder and lightning has kicked up again, and I do not want to be a resident of this cemetery anytime soon. As we hear the lightning and thunder once again. Okay guys, I really wanted to film more, but the weather's saying no. I don't mind the rain so much, but when you start seeing the lightning and that, forget it. Game over. I'm not going to be out there while it's lightning. But thank you very much for coming with me today. Amazing cemetery, absolutely amazing. I'm going to have to come back here to some more things that I'd like to film. I wanted to get to the Civil War section. There's a couple huge obelisks I wanted to take a look at. A couple more mausoleums I wanted to take a look at. But I will do that some other time because I do want to to live to film some more videos. So again, thank you again for watching. And as always, until next time, keep exploring.